So hello friends, hello everybody, and today I'm together with my new and amazing friend Kayode, right? How
Yes,
did
that's my name.
Kayode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already told him about my uh, autism, guys, so he's aware that I'm not just a bad person, I'm a bad person with autism, or maybe not a bad person, that doesn't. But what we are trying to do now, so IOD, well, it's actually the situation I'm getting into over and over again. People who are amazing and they achieved a lot more than me, they come to me and ask for advice, and actually I can help. That's the funniest part. But let me see, this one, because Kayode has a degree in philosophy, and oh my God, philosophy one at technical university was too hard subject for me. It was like, come on, what are they writing in the books? It's like I can be reading one sentence 10 times and still like, hello, Mr. Nietzsche, thank you very much, but like, what do you mean? And also Kayode is doing a law degree, and now he wants to diversify. He's smarter than me because I bought some shares from one company. I lost all investment, but he's smarter than me. He wants to diversify his, basically diversify his future, I think, in a way. So like you don't put all eggs in one basket, right?
True. Yeah, it's true.
And what were your hobbies, Kayode?
Drumming, playing football, listening to music, and designing. These are my hobbies.
Oh, and you mentioned sports, I think, as well, right?
Yes, football, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what if I tell you that we can go into a very diverse environment now, and then you won't really care? You don't need more degrees. Finish your law degree. I don't want your mother calling me, telling that I'm a degree.
That's like the bus stop for me. Like after this law degree, I'm done with
well, you've never done this studying. No, well, it's like there's more. It's more interesting. So you can see there's a website, GitHub, right? How much aware are you with coding?
How much am I aware?
Do you know how to code any programming languages?
No,
you don't need to.
Not.
Good.
Okay.
So basically, the thing is that software is like that, right? It's an amazing, huge field, and developers are like that. It's only a very, very small part of software. All right.
Yeah.
So my brain is immediately clicking with law, for example, because they're like software for law and stuff. But imagine if we have chosen a project which is, so do you know what is open source?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, good. So basically it's like my limited understanding. Oh, maybe you can tell me, because from the law point of view it will be more interesting.
So I think when you initially sent me your meetup link, so I went through it and I saw that open source is like a community of young individuals who are trying to achieve greater things in tech community. So basically, I feel like that's open source. There's no limitation, there's no discrimination. It's just an open ground for everyone to.
I wouldn't say there is no discrimination, because any tool can be used. I would say that it's not a gun who kills; it's a person. But if another person is, tossing guns around kill the gun and puts them on the ground, then I'm not sure who exactly is should answer for stuff happening. So I don't like guns. But so basically, open source is a source code that's like the truth of the projects, software projects, with a license attached to it. And the license is like, for example, this Apache license. There are many of them, but basically they allow you to use this code even for profit and to modify it. They're like details, but like I didn't read them. But the thing is that with your skill set, this is you can do so many things. So you said sports, right? So let's do sports. Sports, I just already know the answers, right? But IMG Arena, for example, right? IMG Arena, it's about sport. They do. I don't think it's betting. I think it's more like sending data about the sport, sending like pictures and stuff, like videos, TV, whatever. So they have a GitHub account. So what if? So your idea was to improve your UI UX, right?
Yes.
I'm not saying you not to do it, but let's take it as an example. Why not? It just might happen that at some point your targets will change or project will change. It won't be IMG Arena, but I'll put it in the chat if I manage to find it. I'm very bad with any computer I have tried. Okay, I'm not very bad, but like my experience with the Mac has been interesting. A few days ago. So they say that they're, so specialize in bringing sport and sports betting industry closer together. So, well, I'm not a big fan of betting, but we'll use it for the sake of argument right now, right? I'm not like strictly against the betting because I just don't have a set mindset about that. Because I'm trying to specialize in something, in one thing, because if I specialize in everything, then I will help nobody. There's like, so there's this open source thing and I do that and that's just that, because if I start politics and stuff, it will be bad for everybody. And there's enough. Anyway, so they have repositories here, right? And their repositories, let's see. They are not very alive, so they probably don't suit us. Let's try something else. They have something called sport. They have something called topics on GitHub. So one thing you'll have to do, you'll have to create an account at GitHub. That's it. You don't need to know coding. Probably you won't even go this way. Topics. How do I find sports? Maybe explore. Topics, explore topics. Can it be sports? Sport press 131. I'm just looking for repositories. Okay, and we need repository which is the most popular. And that is data science. We don't need that. I'm just looking for something which will be amazing. But that's because you see, this guy most probably it's not a company. Most probably it's just one person, and I don't want. But he's good. Let me book him. So he's good. You can see the green line below. Like every square when it's not gray, it's actually some amount of contributions he did to open source projects. So this guy is very well, he does a lot. I just don't know. Well, he does a lot, but it's very important to select your projects carefully because they take time. And my idea is that I want your UI UX to be more efficient, and so you can spend less time on it. More efficient in terms of getting to results. I want you to know less UI UX, only the stuff you know or you will need soon. And then I want you to spend more time with your family. So that's my approach.
Wow.
It's opposite to going to the W3 schools and learning every single HTML element which have existed, right? Sport open source project. Let's see. Good. That's machine learning. That's soccer results. That's interesting. And that's interesting. Oh, so they're sorted by stars, right? To be honest, let's do machine learning. I will explain. You see, do you know that, has anybody told you that you already know enough to do machine learning stuff?
I don't know, nobody, because I feel like it's a bit too complex considering my background.
But what if I tell you that they create products, right? They create products and they need UI as well. Wow. How do you think if somebody is spending all his or her time or their time learning machine learning and algorithms, how good are their design skills? Like, try not to offend people.
Well, yeah, very low.
Yeah, there was once this one. We are looking for designer. Billboard, this one. That's my favorite. how do I open the picture? Come on, am I that old? Yeah. It's like a 10. So
Wow.
yeah, that's a well done one. So if we go here, here. So basically, I'll give you a link for basically what I did. I found because I'm trying to reuse somebody else's results as much as possible, because somebody did this amazing job of listing sport-related projects. Let's try to use that, because how we don't want to spend 3 days just doing that. So there's Alpha Pi project, something about automated blah blah blah, but they listed as number 1 and they said it's sport-related. Let's see, what do they say? Oh, that's not good. That's yes. Not them. That's not them, I think. No, that's not. I don't think it's them. So this guy, the thing is now is to find where to. That's similar projects. Oh, this one is source code. Yeah. So you see on their website they have this cat thing and source code, and that led me to this account. So because previous account it wasn't them.
Okay.
So that's Alpha Pi.
No?
Yeah, and that one you can see that this is a bit popular. And now I need the graph, but the graph is not very active. Let's do the other way around. Let's find here sport. There must be something. There's always something. All of GitHub. Summary in sport press. Oh, best match. That's C#. No, not this one. Updated. On that. On that. Fuck, why is it so? Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Start, follow repositories. 2 days ago, which project was it? Sort stars. So this one, a spot up to elevate your training experience and goals. Track your fitness. So, well, it has 1,000 stars. It means that people, it's like in GitHub. GitHub is just a box where people can put open source, just a place. So you can. So even if I don't have a code, if I just put a license and put it, it's already open source. And if I put it on GitHub, well, it's double time open source, because you can open this project and you can propose a change for me. So now let's contribute to this project together, because my goal is to show you that you can do it in 5 minutes time. Although you will have to create your account first. It's easy. It's easy. It's like if you're done, I don't know, anything, WhatsApp, whatever, you'll manage. So let's take a look. So there's this app. So my idea is that you like sports. So let's open this project. Obviously, it's JavaScript. So, well, you can maybe read about this thing, and let me actually check Elevate. Maybe they have some. It would be nice to see their demo somewhere. It's just interesting. How does it look? What does it look like? Elevate. Do they have any like www or something? Okay. So they have a website. So they have this thing. Unity example. Oh, so it's more like code about, I think, but what is the goal of this project? Let's see. Yeah, but Electron app. Yeah, I'm just trying to see some UI, so it sports, so it will click with us. Oh, so Electron is used to build apps.
Wow.
it looks so. I might be wrong. It's just an example, but so web torrent desktop app, WordPress, press. So it looks like that, right? I'm still not convinced it's the best project, but we can use it for the. Even looking at that, you can see some design could be applied. But even looking at this page, it's not really nice.
Sure.
It's for example, if I look at this one, and if I look at Eddie, this guy, he's amazing, but stand out. Eddie. He has like 200. So this guy has like 200 subscribers on 200,000, I think, on YouTube. Let me check. Let's see. Oh, sorry, 31,000. But still, it's a lot for and people who will be joining. They will, well, they spend money and stuff. But anyway, so his account looks like that. Right, and this guy's looks like that. I'm not convinced now. Let me find something else because we can contribute to this one, but IMG Arena was not very active, right? So repositories, no stars. Oh. No, that's 2016.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't need stuff that old. That's the problem with stores. Is BBC there? Some no sports press. That's statistics. That's 8 days ago, but that's PHP. I'm not really into this stuff. Okay, let's do the other way around. Recently updated. That's the hardest part is to find. So this one is 2 minutes to go. Okay, that's API. So, oh, that's I'm trying to find somebody who will be like a company. Can I do some filtering here? Topics, discussions, issues, code, repositories. Oh, 16 millions of code. We will never reach there. Let me, who is that? So it's some student. It's cool, but not in your case. So I'm trying to find something strong in sports, and that's this guy's with Red Bull, right? Red Bull, they sponsor a lot of sports events.
True.
So what if they have something? So victory dance. Now they have 13 repositories. Let's see if, well, they could be updated. That could update them more often. Who else does sports? NBA open source. Open source. Oh, that has 65 issues. That's not bad. That's NBA API. That's also good. API is like ability to get data from a web address. So let's go here again and let's try to find for NBA. NBA Go, the finest NBA command line interface. And this is Python client. So this has
Python.
Python is the language in which they, but now I want the Recently updated. Something with stars. This has 4 stars. Come on, guys. We'll probably have to go back to IMG Arena because comparing to others, they're not that bad. I mean, they're good, but they're a big company. If I go by number of folks, that's how many people tried. Oh, no, 2019. MIT license Python, 2021. Don't they have 2022 anything? This is ridiculous. Topics. Oh, that's interesting. So we have NBA in topics, and probably there we can sort by somehow. How do we? Sorry, I'll put your video on the next one. So how do we? Oh, so these are repositories. This is good. So basically, we have topics like NBA, and but let's make it sport then. Sports. I think it's called multiple. So sports and topics, right? This thing should come now. Good. Topics. No, I wanted sports. Come on, guys. Sports. And I want topics. 149 topics. So sports analytics. Sorry?
Sports analytics, sports stats, sports data.
Yeah. So I think they will have like projects behind them. So so you can see like, yeah, you can see there's a lot of stuff. Even like robotics, I think, is there. I don't know which one should we take. Fantasy sports betting, first robotics competition. Let's go see.
Let's try the first one.
Yeah, there's probably a bigger chance. I'm quite sure you will later change it because like it's not possible to make a perfect decision in like an hour call. But you will, because of this one, you will find people who will help you to find this decision. Because I would rather start now than prepare for 40 years and start there. Because, well, we do not live forever.
True, there's no time.
Yeah, I need most folks, not fewest. So 7 days ago, football analytics. Anybody? Yesterday, this one. No. 4 days ago. And if we sorted by most, no, recently, because now it's only sports analytics. And let's see, this is 16 hours ago. Yesterday, 300 stars. This is good, I think. This is good. So I'll give you the link in the description in the text. So that's the text. That's the link for finding sports projects. So now what we do, we go to this soccer action, whatever. So we can go to this person or company, and we can take a look at their repositories, and you can see that soccer action is very much alive. You see?
Yes, I can.
Why it is important? Because we will make a contribution now, something simple. Basically, my idea is that I understand that there. Oh, sorry, because your picture is there and camera is there. I know that the developers are only a smart part of what company is, a very smart part. We are needed, but everybody else is needed as well. Like you remove test engineers, there's no point like in the company anymore. You remove cleaners, you remove top directors. Like you remove one person and everybody else. Like, well, you remove graphic designers and nobody will buy a product. So,
sure.
So my idea is that we have opened this project. Now we go to the README file. So now we find the easiest thing you can do to have content so you can share. Because I want you to become a go-to, actually a few things, but one of the things will be go-to designer in open source in Africa.
Wow.
In all of Africa. And I know that Africa is a huge continent. I don't know how many countries are there, like 100 or like definitely more than, I don't know, 50. I just have some people from North Africa, from Tunis. We have people, I think, from Egypt, and we have people from Central Africa in our. It's actually, I think, the second biggest group of people in our meetup. So let's now as a developer, let's find something we don't like. I already don't like this dot because I'm not deleting it yet, but I'm very good in deleting dots. I just like this stuff. But let's see something else. Read more. That's nice. Read more. Getting started. Documentation, contributor guide. So he always sends in dots, except this stuff. Oh, what is that? So he adds dots here, but he doesn't add dots after the. One moment, my flatmate is asking. Sure. No, please. Yeah, that's another part of me helping people. Let's find something which we can fix, because this one, it looks like a really cool thing. A really cool. I still don't like this dot. So there's a pencil here. You don't really need to know any Git. Git is a way to store files, right? So that it can be different. So you can have A and B design, for example, right? So like in design, you can have multiple designs for the same stuff. So in software, we can have multiple, like we call it branches. So one branch is for one design, one is for another, whatever. But don't pick up any Git videos right now. And when you pick up 20 minutes once are enough for you. You don't need. I'm not trying to make you software developer, all right? I'm just showing you enough to start doing a design thing. So sorry, where was it? It was in the top here. So we click pencil.
You edited.
Yeah, it's an editor now. There's no coding. We deleted it, right? Now we go down, and we unnecessary.
Full stop.
Yeah. Full stop. Let's see. Commit was recorded on Zoom stream. Well, together we open source. I think it's this one. But there's so many things I need to do. It's like because one of them was to make it shorter. Okay, so now I want to do just one thing before. So which one is it? So it's my mate again. Okay, well, it doesn't take much time. I want to be polite in terms of contributions because I want people to like to have as little stress as possible. I don't want to insult people, especially good people. So that's why I go to pull request. Pull request is basically you've created your stuff and you're giving to the author to consider, do they take it or not? So that's why if you create a lot of changes now and you commit, they will probably not accept, they don't know you. But if you start with easier stuff first, they will probably accept. And whatever, I'll teach you how to benefit from both. How much time? Sorry, I'm very conscious of time. I think it's fine. I think it's absolutely fine. The time, yeah, still have. So we can see that more or less. I'm looking at the closed pull request because it means that author made decision. So either you see the green one, so it's part of the. Oh no, merged yesterday. Merged means that author took this pull request and made it a part of his code. So they can they just name it like just commits. Yeah, they don't have some strong grammar. And even if they refuse because of some grammar, that you can fix or you can decide not to fix. So we do propose changes now. Good. And now my patch, or our patch, to be honest, is going to the soccer action code, which is the most popular open source sports repository in the world as now. It has something to do with machine learning, but that's what my former wife knows. She's very smart, smarter than me. Well, it happens very often. One of my goals is to get more ladies in tech, including director positions and stuff. But that's a different journey. But if you know some ladies who are interested to get a good job and they're smart, then or they're normal. Let's say they're normal because you don't need to be super duper smart. It's just a job. But now I'm clicking this button, right? Create pull request. Okay, contribution guidelines, whatever. So I think I did create a pull request, right? Okay. Sorry, I should have checked contribution guidelines. Anyway, so basically now, if you go to pull requests, we can see this stuff. Now you're officially a contributor. Obviously, you are a designer. So what, if you want, I can give you a task for the next week. It's non-obligatory. So your task will be to, I didn't ask if you want to turn it off. If you want, we can set your sub goal.
Yes, I really appreciate it.
Yes, so take a look at this project. You might find some other project, just let me know. Because my end goal is to get you into design of this project. And this one looks like they do some design, like this is comparing to others, right? So, but first thing will be to start contributing. So your first contribution will be, you can write, because I want two things to happen in the end. I want you to be who you are, which is UX, UI expert with a law degree and philosophy degree. And I want people to know it. So that's why we use open source. That's one of the reasons. There are many reasons, but one of them will be that I want people to daily see news from you about this very specific, very focused amount of open source projects. So these open source projects must be close to your values, true values, something you talk to your family and such, to your friends, because I don't want you to, I want you to be rich, but I don't want you to be rich and alone or rich and away from people and things you love, or you know, like drug dealers, they are rich, like, or people who sell weapons, but maybe they're not happy. They need alcohol and stuff. So anyway, but I can, probably I can find open source for weapons, but I would rather not. I'm not connected to it, it's just an example. So basically the idea is that first task will be for you to write about today. Write that on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and maybe even on YouTube, because I'll put it on YouTube. So you can take a small video, like, you know, you have YouTube up on your phone. You can make it record and just on the phone share the experience. It's already content. So yeah, that's easy. And I want you to have your YouTube channel in the future, not necessarily today. So we'll go like easy steps. You're a UX designer. YouTube is UX design. And maybe if you have time, you'll help me with my channel, or we can actually do something. Oh, that's the second part. Sorry, I talk very fast. But for this one, write an article about this project, about experience today. Then next article will be about this project. Then the next article will be how to contribute to it. Like, guys, create GitHub account, go here, click fork button, open, I don't know, some file which which is not coding because you don't want to start with coding, like README is cool. Or they have this docs folder. Well, docs always have like, let's see. Yeah, there's a space for improvement, right? Like, I don't know, documentation, this is PNG, this. Okay, what is this index RST? So yeah, so this file can be fixed as well. I'm sure there are problems. Artwork can be fixed. One more thing is that here we need to find the community. So basically, one of the things will be to go here and write to one of these people or all of them. Sometimes you just have a community as well, but what we can do, we can take our project. Now it's our project because we are part of it. And we can check closed pull requests maybe, because I want names, I want human names, to learn who is active, because we want to talk to them. Not enough. Oh, this one. No, that's a bot. That's a bot. We can just write to people to make it simple. We can start from writing to people and telling them that, well, I'm a UX designer with degrees in philosophy and law, and I want to contribute to your project. And although I like your artwork, there is some like logo and stuff, but maybe I can help with it further. Can they tell you? So like, and just send it to, so Peter is a bit active, Jessa, she's not active, unfortunately. Jonas, a bit active. Peter, another one. Active, not much, but I mean much, but so you want this guy. So just write to him and say that, well, because the thing is that this stuff has to be maintained and marketed and UX. So basically ask him for ideas that UX designer, what can you do? You can read documents and stuff. Or maybe he knows, maybe he will say no, but then you can ask like, which other projects can you fix? Because what we've just done, we found a way for you to generate content for your artworks, ideas. Because source projects, there are many, even if it's not. So you said sports, what else was it?
Music.
Oh, well, I should have started with music. Music is Spotify, right?
Yes.
If you make it simple, like if you make it very simple. So we can go to Spotify project here. Come on. And Spotify, not this one. This one. And these guys, they have 200 repositories. And you don't want that. Let me see. But actually, to be honest, anything which has artwork is fine for us because it's about music. This is Scala. This is so complicated language itself, but it doesn't matter because you're actually doing art. It's like managers don't really need. So yeah, we open first project ruler in Spotify, and you can see there's some artwork, right? So just go to them as well and ask them, tell them you are UI UX and you want to help. So a good part will be documents in the beginning, especially given here law stuff, and artwork. For example, this ruler. So
yeah, make it better.
First, maintain them for a little bit, like check how it all goes, because they need maintenance, because people like, well, checking the pull request, it's not the funniest thing in the world, or like, it is fun, but when you do it for a few years, you might need some help. So ask them how you can help, tell them your story and ask how you can help. And I expect you to write a small post. I would prefer many small posts to one big. A small post, like, I don't know, what, two tweets about before, and then at some point in the future, like, I want to tweet daily, ideally, tomorrow, let's have another tweet. What about something related to? So let's choose your focus as UI UX in open source, right? UI UX in projects related to sports and music.
Okay.
That's all. And of course, in those which are open source. Why? Because this way you can work with real people on stuff which is used now. I mean, and you can make it visible. So try to just write about these projects. Actually, write about Spotify's whatever project, and write about that another one. Just get a README and tell them that I'm a simple guy. Okay, you're not simple. I'm a law guy. I'm a philosopher. I don't really know IT, but I'm looking for while looking for UI UX together with Nikita, I found this project, and as I understand, it does such and such. And stay tuned. I expect to start contributing there, and my end goal is to contribute to the UI UX. Because what I want to happen is that when you come to the interview, actually, I don't want you to go to interview. I want it slightly different. Whether we open, so I'll explain now. I want the interview come to you. Because I want your line in Spotify be quite green, and I want you to be noted by people. I want you to do amazing work for Spotify and other thing, and I want you to be known by people as a person who is doing that. And if people know that you are doing a very good, when they know that they're doing high quality artwork for Spotify and this company, it doesn't matter that it's not paid like right now, or maybe sometimes it gets paid actually, but either Spotify will hire you, or somebody will hire you, because you are visible. People know that Kayode knows stuff. They know, and when they open your GitHub account, like this guy account, you open it and you see he means business. It's not, this one is actually exercise, like algorithm exercises. I don't really care about this one. But this one is used by many people. You can see this one 124, this one is one. This one I don't care. And even the best students, they often will come. Most people won't have it, but best of them will come with stuff like that. But this is stuff like that matters, because it solves something for the community. And there's so many things you can do. It's just, but for today, I think it's enough from this part. Because I need you to sit on it and think about it, because there's too much. Because I've been doing it for 2 months now, and actually since March, but this part. And another thing which will help you to be more visible, but it will also make me to make other people more visible, is this thing. So I had this together with open source, right? And what I want, I don't want to run one group myself for the rest of my life, because this way I can help how many people? Maybe 10,000, and mostly those who speak English well. I need allies to help me create groups. For example, currently I'm creating a group. We are creating a group in Hindi and group in Spanish. So it can be any group. It could be, I don't know, Black Mango group, it can be designers group, it can be Africa group, it can be whatever you think. If you know the community, it may be some language group. I don't know which language is spoken in Nigeria. I guess there are a few, right? Which is the most popular?
It's English, literally, but everyone has their.
Besides that,
they have their traditional. There's pidgin. There's pidgin. Yes.
As pidgin or pigeon?
Pidgin, like PIDGIN.
Okay, so one of the things will be when you learn it a little bit, just 1 week is enough. After 1 week, let's sit and have a think if we can meet up in a mix of English and Pidgin. So I will run it, and then day by day, I will actually give it to you for you to own in this language. I guess many people speak this language, right?
Yes.
So how many people come to you and tell that I will help you to get a job in a company like Spotify, and I will do it in pidgin language? Not many.
Wow. Not many at all.
You'll be popular, mate. And you can use your university to promote as well. So what I want to, I want, my idea is that I build communities. I want to build communities with people like you in the top, because so with people, not people like you, it's bad, with people who care for this community and who know this community well. Obviously, you know community in Nigeria better than me. So instead of trying very clumsily to help people, and like, well, it will be sometimes inefficient. Maybe I can even offend somebody. Instead of that, I would rather help you to grow. So you can manage this community, like my community, and it's actually much easier than you think, but then it's hard as well. It will be hard in the places you don't expect. But this community, right? I actually thought it will be 10 people, like really. And then I have, come on, my internet connection. And now it's 516. I've created it in June, like 5th of June. And
that's
I'm not
progress.
Yeah, that's progress. So let's do come to my training, to my meetups. Today I will have, like literally in 1 hour after this one, I will have this matchmaking thing. This one, matchmaking in terms of finding open source projects for people. So you can come there as well if you want. If you don't want, it's fine, or if you don't have time, it's fine, and see how it goes. Because basically that's all I do. I'm trying to find people projects they will really like. So I know this project, like, because with Spotify, I'm like, I'm more or less happy because I know that there's a good chance that you will like it 20 years from now. But if I push you to some, oil pumping project, although it might be also good money, but in 20 years time, you might be not happy.
Oh, yeah, I might not enjoy it anymore.
Well, so yeah, so that's why I want stuff to be close to humans' values, and this way you also help the community. And I really want Nigerian community to be I know people from Nigeria and they're amazing, and I want to give something back. Some of them helped me a lot, so I want to give back.
That's so admirable.
Yeah, that's Ayobami. Ayobami, when you see this video, thank you very much. Right, you are a true friend. Oh, he's good. He's one of the best developers and best people I've met in my life. He's so good. And I've met his father, actually. We actually went to some museums. So yeah, so basically that's it. Do you have any questions or thoughts before we?
So I need to say this because I feel like in this short period of time that I've had this conversation, you've opened up my eyes to see things that I literally wouldn't have thought about. Like you've created, like, opened me up to where I can find diverse opportunities in a different way and in less challenging way, and which is quite admirable, and I really appreciate. So right now I'm going to focus on how I'm going to create a GitHub account for myself and go through all that you stated and how I can start contributing basically to most of these projects here on GitHub, basically, and I really appreciate.
And every time you succeed, first of all, it should be daily, and not succeeding, but content, because that's how algorithms work, which will make you visible. Mention my name there. It's Nikita Kosolev with the dog in the beginning. Like everywhere, it's just sign and Nikita Kosolev, like Twitter, LinkedIn. This way, you will become visible to my network as well.
Wow.
And I will reshare each and every post of yours. So I have almost 2,000 on LinkedIn, and I have 500 something on Twitter. It's a lot because I had 20 in the beginning of June. And these people are related to open source and stuff. And I can also mention some names there who might be interested. What was his name? She's a Java champion. She does tests. She's a engineer, and she had like 14 patents. I forgot his name. Her name. Is it Annie or something? Oh, I have in my Twitter because she's an amazing person. She's a champion. True one. Her name is Angie Jones. Angie Jones. She's so good. She's such a nice person, and she helps communities. So I might not know the stuff, but you will. And also there's a conference in Africa. It's called Open Source, and there are other conferences. And I want you to get a free ticket there and maybe a sponsorship, so you can
All right.
go talk and know people. And
I
just
really
for
appreciate that.
yeah, I won't be paying. It will be other sponsors, but they need people like you, because it's people like you who care, and we need people who care in sports and music and everywhere. So that's all. So let's start. Let's roll the dice and tweet. LinkedIn, not too many, like maximum 4 tweets per day, minimum 1. And any success, you create GitHub account, write an article, like a small one. You open this project, write about this project, not about yourself, about the project and UI UX. So people need to understand that you're writing not about yourself, but about amazing projects and amazing UI UX things.
Thank you very much.
And then you will join this group of my friends who are fine now. It's not many. I've just started, but there's some. Well, and hopefully I got one more friend in Nigeria, and one day I will come, if you don't mind. Why not? I've seen the videos about Nigeria. I would go.
Yes, Nigeria is a beautiful place now. So
of
like
course.
you come in will be so admirable. Like you have so much fun.
This amazing mountain I've seen. Nigeria. Is it in Nigeria or not? Some mountain. Maybe not. Hill mountain. Yeah, Chapal Wadi. Yeah, so I like nature. Like anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's keep me updated how it goes. Any problems? Spend like 10 minutes, half an hour, but if you don't find solution, let me know.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, cool. And have a nice rest of your day. And in 1 hour time, you can join if you want to.
Yes, I'll try to join. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
We'll have it every weekend. So yeah, don't worry if you cannot today. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you too. You helped me a lot today, actually. No, truly. I can help. I know how to help people better now. And I contributed to 2 projects because of you. I think to 2. So thank you. Okay, bye.